tomorrow, clocks are going whoopsie. Sonny Farmer here with Mountain Motorsports. Welcome once again to the Pit Box, the show that goes in behind the scenes and introduces you to our team members, the ones that make it happen. We're in the trenches. I am here today with Carrie DeLong. Carrie, how DeLong have you been working for Mountain Motorsports?
I've been with Mountain for 5 years.
5 years. What do you do here?
Internet sales.
What brought you to Mountain Motorsports? Like you said, I want to work there, and why? Like what landed you here?
I've been in the motorsports industry for 20 years altogether.
Wait a minute. Time out. 20 years?
Yes.
Carrie, how'd you get in the motorcycle business to begin with?
It was actually an accident. My brother worked for a dealership, and I stopped in to visit one night, and the owner said, "Why don't you work here?" I said, "Because I don't know anything about motorcycles." He said, "You'll be fine. Start you tomorrow."
So have you always been involved in the sales side of it over the past 20 years? What have you been working in? And always been sales, or?
I've done some management, but sales is what I like. It's
awesome.
It's the fun part. Oh.
What brought you to this part of the world out here to Marietta, Georgia to work at Mountain Motorsports?
So I moved to Georgia just to get a fresh start.
Okay.
I had full intentions of working at a different dealership, but turns out through mutual friends, I had a buddy who works at Conyers and said, "Don't go there, come to Mountain Motorsports," and here I am.
So you started off in sales here and then went to the internet department.
Yes.
How long have you been in the internet sales department?
About a year and a half.
Let's talk about Carrie Unplugged, if you will. It's Sunday afternoon. What do you get into? What makes you tick?
So I have 2 stepchildren.
Okay.
So that keeps our weekends really busy. We like hiking. My passion is food. I love food. I love cooking. So yeah, Sunday dinners are usually a pretty big deal at my house.
So they like it when you're cooking?
Yes.
Now when you guys travel or when you're going out and doing your thing, I'm sure you probably like to eat at different places and all this kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Where do you get an idea for what's the next thing that you're going to be cooking on? Like where does that come from?
It just depends. I'm really into comfort food.
Outside of this, outside of the home life, what are your aspirations? For Carrie DeLong, where are we going to see Carrie in the next 5-10 years? Where would you like to be? What would you like to be doing?
Oh, I'd like to be doing this.
You'd still like to be with us.
This is what I do.
That's what I like to hear. You know, it's interesting because as we're going around filming the Pit Box, one of the things that we find out is that there is this congruency and this cohesiveness, if you will. I don't know what either one of those words mean. I looked them both up this morning on a thesaurus, but they were right there together. And realistically, it's a family. It really is. It's interesting because we spend a lot of time with each other. And I can't tell you how many people on the Pit Box have told me when I say, "What are you going to be doing in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?" Man, I hope to be doing this in some capacity. I want to be doing this. This is what I do, you know. Any life lessons or anything that you've learned to being in the power sports industry for this amount that would transfer to life, or anything that you would recommend to someone out there that hasn't done this before, anything like that?
No, I do this because I enjoy it. I get to make dreams come true for other people. When I first started, my mom would say, "Why don't you just go sell cars?" Like it was a classier thing to do.
Right.
But nobody gets that excited when they buy their first minivan. And that's
right.
why.
That's
and I
right.
get to be with customers, and over my years, I sold them their first bike, their second, their fourth.
You are right. You're selling dreams. I think we lose sight of that a lot sometimes. There's a lot of places you can go and buy the same things that we sell right here. But the missing ingredient, Carrie, is you. It's the people, I mean, that make it exciting for a customer to come in here and buy that first machine or buy that side-by-side where they're going to take out and spend the weekend with their family, or that watercraft. Let me ask you this. If you're going to tell somebody, now that you've been here with us 5 years, that's never worked for us before, give me one reason why they should come aboard.
Here in Marietta, we are truly a family. On Tuesday mornings, I'm so excited to come back and hear what everybody did for the weekend. I've missed my friends all weekend.
Truly, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Mm-hmm. We still have fun. Yeah, it's hard.
It's work.
It's not all rainbows and free ice cream cones. Sometimes you got to roll up your sleeves and put the work in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the volume that we do. And let's be honest, this place is huge. You're on your feet a lot, back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you get home and feel like you've done your cardio, right? But at the end of the day, it's worth it. Like you said, we're making dreams happen. We're making dreams come true. We're giving everyone an opportunity to enjoy power sports. And that's what we're supposed to be doing right now. And you're good at it. And that's always helps too when you're good at something, right?
I like
Because when you're good at it, it makes you feel good about it. You have some fulfillment, if you will. I'm confident that as a customer that come in here, they're going to get that Carrie smile, they're going to get the red carpet treatment, and that's what we're here to do, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to play a little game, if you will. And the name of this game is called Whisper. This is an interesting little endeavor right here. So what's going to happen first, I'm going to put some headphones on you. It's going to be blasting music. You're not going to be able to hear me. I'm going to get the communication in the old ear here. I'm going to have to say that word, phrase, whatever it is. You're going to read these right here. These are my lips. Read my lips, take it in, and try to determine exactly what I'm saying. Okay.
I really what? I seem like a very nice person.
Great exceed expectations.
Really good expectations.
Close. Greatly exceed expectations.
Greatly exceeding expectations.
It's harder than it looks, realistically. All right, Carrie, now we're going to do the exact same thing, except I'm going to put on the old headphones.
Supercross whoops.
Tomorrow, clocks are going whoopsie.
Supercross whoops.
Super rabbit bobbin.
We're getting closer. Super cross whoops.
Super candle crayons.
We're getting somewhere. Super cross
Super
cross whoops.
rocks and super rock and roller.
Super cross whoops.
Super crunch water.
All right, you can have them take it.
It's not your fault. I'm Midwestern and I say my vowels weird.
What is it?
Tell them what it was.
Super cross whoops.
I was so close.
You were so close.
Duckbill platypus. Duckbill platypus.
Dirty Bill platypus.
No. No. Duckbill platypus. Duckbill platypus. Duckbill platypus.
It's a dirty platypus.
God help us. Duckbill platypus.
Duck-billed platypus.
Yes!
Are you serious?
Yeah! Great job, you got it. Duckbill platypus. Carrie, you did great. I got to tell you, that was fun. Thank you so much for being on the pit box. It's been fun. We'll let you get back to